Hey guys, it's Isabel. Today we are going to adventure to get ready with me. I know I always say I'm going to post videos and then I never do, but here we are with another video. And yeah, just a little life update, and guys, keep me company during this crazy time. So let's start the video. Don't mind me, I'm actually eating a chocolate chip muffin with some milk. I usually eat pretty healthy, but I was really craving one and I deserve it. So first thing I'm going to do is put on a headband. I'm literally just gonna do my everyday makeup because then I don't have to think about it. I can focus on talking to y'all. So I always do my makeup with this little mirror. I used to have one of those mirrors where it's like super magnified, and I don't know if y'all feel the same, but I just don't think it's very healthy to look at all of your little flaws so closely. I would just get a little sad and I see all my little imperfections, and I just thought it wasn't for me. So I don't remember if I returned that mirror, I only had it for a couple days, or maybe I gave it to somebody who wanted it. But then there's people like my mom who love it. She like prefers it. She could see all the little hairs that she needs to tweeze, like, you know, her eyebrows and stuff. But no thank you. I'd rather miss a few hairs than look at all those pores up close. But actually I've been really focusing on my skincare. I've been using like a cleanser and what is it called? Toner. I actually just ran out of mine today. I'm gonna try to find a cheaper one because mine was kind of expensive. I've been using the hyaluronic acid and moisturizer and SPF, and honestly my skin has been the best it's ever been. I'm gonna zoom y'all in a little bit. Oh my god, it's so close. It reminds me of the mirror. Anyway, I just put some primer on. I feel like I'm not really gonna go through all the products because I'm definitely no makeup guru. I'm like, hey, this is what I wear, and I don't really know what I'm doing ever. It's a L'Oreal Infallible primer. If you guys really want to know, you can ask in the comments and I can write it down, but all my makeup's pretty dang cheap. It's like all drugstore. There's maybe a couple things that I've gotten as like gifts or something that are expensive. Just my eyebrow pencil. I use the Anastasia one, which is like 20 bucks, but it lasts a while and I really like it. I've tried quite a few, but that's the only one that I really like, and it like looks natural. Updates on my life. Oh wait, I have to go wet my beauty sponge. Un momento. All right, we are back in business. It is now wet and double the size. So I'm still not working. I'm still furloughed. I still work full-time at Disney. And honestly, I really miss my job. But it has been nice not working. I just think it's a little scary not knowing when I'm gonna work again. So if you guys have any little tips and tricks on how to make some extra money, because I think I'll still get my unemployment. Okay, I don't know why I do this first, but I always conceal my face first before I put foundation on. I don't think that's the order it's supposed to be, but it works for me and I like it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I use like the Fit Me concealer. So yeah, if you have any advice on little side things that I can do, that would be awesome, because I would like to make more money. And I think if you make under what unemployment gives me, you can still claim unemployment, which is gonna run out anyway. So at this point I'm desperate. There's this thing called VIP Kid where basically you get to teach kids in, I want to say it's China, but you need a bachelor's degree, which is so frustrating because I'm so close to getting my bachelor's degree. I'm still in school full time. So that would have been awesome to be doing right now, but unfortunately I don't qualify. But I will in April. So just like anything like that, that would be very helpful. But this quarantine has really taught me a lot. It's really taught me that I really love my job and that working out is very fun. I've always liked working out, but I've been taught how to do things correctly. I've kind of gotten my daily routine of little workouts that I like to do. I don't work out every single day, but I think I'll work out like 5 days a week because I just have so much time. I'm really thankful that I've had school during this time. I don't know what I would be doing without it. I'd be so bored. Although I'm a little nervous for this upcoming semester. It starts in like just over a month. I'm using the Wet n Wild foundation. I think this is like $4. And I have to take an elective class as one of the 5 classes, and I love to bowl. I know that's probably so lame to hear, but I think it's so fun. It's a skill that I wish I excelled at, but they offer a bowling class. It's kind of far. It's like next to UCF. That's where I go. I go to UCF. And UCF is pretty far from me, and the bowling class is right next to UCF, but it would only be on Mondays, and if I'm not working it would be fine. But I'm scared now that halfway through the semester I'm gonna get called back to work, which would be a dream, but I'm nervous that I'll be scheduled on Mondays, and then how am I gonna do that class? So I don't know if I should just drop it and take it in the spring, because the rest I just went online, because I don't know how that's gonna work right now with everything going on. So I'm like, okay, play it safe. Even though I don't like online classes at all, I think it takes like a lot of self-discipline, which I definitely have, but I learn more and I learn better once I am in person. So at this point I feel like half of my degree has been online, which is just, it's a little bit of a bummer, but still make it work. But there's this app that UCF is always encouraging students to download called Handshake. I don't know if y'all have heard of it, but basically it's like a LinkedIn account but for college students, and there's all these job postings. So once you filled out your like LinkedIn account, but it's like not called that, it's called like some sort of profile on Handshake, but you can just like auto submit all your resumes to this, like to mass applications, and some of them require a cover letter, which honestly they're kind of annoying to write, but I do think it makes you stand out rather than just like auto clicking your application, your resume to everyone, because you know everyone else is doing that too. And I think cover letters kind of weed out people who aren't super serious about a specific job. But I've been applying to those jobs. My camera just said it was too full, so I had to go and delete all these old videos. But my skin has been so perfect lately, and then look at that! I woke up with it. Honestly, it was so disappointing. But what was I even saying? I'm not sure. But my really good friend Jasmine, she bought me a cute little journal. Let me show you how it looks. And I've been journaling mostly every day, and it's been really therapeutic, and I like it. I used to have a diary when I was a kid, and I loved writing in it, and as an adult I've forgotten about it, and then I found it, and it's just been really fun to read what little Isabel wrote and all her like fun adventures and her thoughts and her like crushes or whatever. So dumb, but it's really cute. I think everyone should have a little journal just to document memories. And I also started Invisalign. I was given 10 trays because my teeth are pretty good, thankfully. I had braces growing up. I never wore my retainer. I had my wisdom teeth come in. It pushed one of my teeth, and I've always been really self-conscious of this one tooth. So I'll do a whole video of Invisalign, but this is my 7th out of my 10 trays that I'm about to put in after this video, just because, you know, I'm eating that muffin. And I'm just excited for my teeth to be back to beautiful straightness. I have less than 30 days left of Invisalign, so it's been a really quick journey and really fun and easy, and I highly recommend it. It's a little expensive, but it's nice, and you can't really tell I'm wearing it. And I don't really have a lisp when I wear it either, so it's been good. I'm using this Airspun to set. Actually, do I want to contour? No, I'm gonna do a powder contour. I've been using this liquid one, which has been pretty nice, but I don't really know what I'm doing with it, so I'm just gonna use this. I've also been using a lot of eyeshadow lately, but for some reason when I feel like I put on eyeshadow, it looks like I'm wearing so much makeup. I'm surprised I haven't been reading more during this quarantine. I don't know. I like to read, but I like audiobooks. And I love to listen to audiobooks when I'm driving. And I'm not really driving all that often. Sometimes. I drive like once or twice a week. But I don't really listen to audiobooks when I'm at home all alone. Because one of my roommates is back to work at Disney. And then my other one, we're still furloughed. So at least I'm not super alone, because that would be very depressing. Although I do wish I was like good at makeup, because then I could be telling you tips and tricks while I'm doing it, but I'm gonna attempt to contour. Sometimes I do my eyebrows first, or like right after my foundation, right after I set my foundation. But eyebrows still make me really nervous. I haven't found a perfect way to do it. I feel like my hand is also pretty heavy when it comes to my eyebrows. So don't judge me when I put them on. So let's reflect on quarantine life. I was never into Tiger King. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of it. My roommates watched it, so I like heard a lot about what happened. But it just like wasn't for me. Oh, I didn't even tell you, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer for my contour. So that was okay. But I did watch Avatar, not when it came on Netflix. It was like when quarantine first started. My roommate had all of them, so we watched it all, and I am such an Avatar fan. And now they announced that Korra is going to be on, so I'm excited to watch that too. I guess a lot of people say Korra is good if you didn't grow up with Avatar, which is interesting. I wonder if Korra is maybe darker and kids don't like it as much. I don't know, we'll see. I'm really excited for it though, because I'm such a fan of the Avatar world. I really, really like Suki. She, I think, is my favorite character. I mean, I love Zuko, but Suki is just amazing. She's so epic. She doesn't have bending skills. And I like Sokka. I'm glad they're together. I think they suit each other well, but she's like way better than Sokka. But it was just such a good series. If you guys haven't seen it, oh my gosh, if you haven't seen it, I'm so sorry for that spoiler. But granted, it's been around for so long. And everyone's watching it right now. And I definitely think you should too. It's a great series. And it's definitely not like a kid's show. Its appeal is for all types of ages. All right, done with the bronzer. Let's do blush. I'm doing the Alamar Blush Trio. I don't know which one I want. I think I'm gonna mix these two. Nothing too dark. Too crazy, too crazy. I feel like my makeup always looks so incomplete until I put on eye stuff. Honestly, if I have eye stuff and nothing else on, I feel like I have a full face on. Especially if I have eyeliner on. That's also something I wish I was better at, because eyeliner is such a staple in my personal makeup routine, but I feel like it's so heavy when I put it on, and I don't mean to, I just don't know how to make it thinner. Sometimes when I buy a new eyeliner for the very first swipe, it's pretty thin because I think the little bristles on the brush have not opened up at all, so it's a little easier to do that straight line. But once I use it that one time, it's game over. So eyebrows and eyeliner, still working on. Before moving to Florida, I had never ever filled in my eyebrows. I didn't even know that's what someone did. So I would just wear my eyebrows like this. And honestly, it's not terrible. I'm thankful I have pretty dark and full eyebrows, but I definitely think it looks better when I do fill it in. You know what I mean. Do I want to put highlighter on? I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna wear any highlighter today. So normally I would put eyeshadow on, but I'm gonna do like a more subtle look. So let's use some setting spray. Use the Morphe. I just think it's such a fine mist. It's so nice. Beautiful. And I usually try to have this set for a while because otherwise, okay, now this is bad, but I like will pull my eye a little bit when I put on eyeliner, and then you can see my finger mark. Ugh. What to miss, what to miss. Chocolate chip break. So I don't really watch that much TV, but I watched Hamilton and I have mixed emotions on it. Music was great. My favorite songs are You'll Be Back, The Reynolds Pamphlet, and Washington on Your Side. I'd say those are my top 3. But I'm really against infidelity. And there was a lot of that in that musical. I know it's based off of a true story, which makes it worse. It means it actually happened. But it kind of just made me sick the whole time. But what can you do? What can you do? It's definitely good. I also watched that docu-series called Into the Unknown. It's about Frozen being made, and it was so cool. There were 6 episodes, and they basically in real time recorded some of the process of making Frozen and their obstacles, Frozen 2, and some of their obstacles they faced and all this behind the scenes stuff. And oh my gosh, I wish they did that with every single movie. I loved it. Wow, 10 out of 10. I cried during it like a couple times. It was just like so interesting. And basically they spend 4 years working on these animated movies, and I just couldn't imagine spending 4 years developing these like incredible characters when working with this amazing team, and then it's over. Like, what do you even do after? I feel like you live and breathe this story and then it's done. Oh gosh, it's so sad. I also thought it was really cool that they'll do these periodic screenings. I think they do 6 for animated movies, Disney animated movies, and they invite all of these award-winning what's the word, animators, I guess, like all these important people who have worked on animated movies, who've won awards, and they come and they view your process and then they give you super helpful feedback. Of course, it's like a hard pill to swallow because they're doing constructive criticism, but I just thought that was cool. It's like you're a part of this elite club once you've made an amazing movie, and you like help put your own input in other amazing movies, and it's so cool. Love it. Definitely a fan of documentaries, and I think that was my first docu-series I had ever watched, and now my expectations are very high. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this eyebrow really quick. All right, this will do for my eyebrows. I don't really think I'm gonna go anywhere. Well, I have a really good friend named Mia who I've known since 7th grade. She's awesome. She lives back in California where I'm from. And she sent me a really nice birthday gift. And that was back in May, and it was just such a sweet gesture. And her birthday is coming up in a little over a week. And right now we get a pretty good discount at Disney Springs as a cast member. So I really want to go get her like a cute little Disney thing and ship it over to her. I just think that would be really thoughtful, and she's just such a good friend of mine, and I want to get her something. I'm just having a hard time really thinking what I want to get her, because I want it to be something she can use. I don't really like clothing. it's okay. I always feel like some people like to wear things very form-fitted or a little looser, and people's body types are so different that I'm afraid if I get her something that she can wear, that it won't fit the way she likes it to fit. I know it'll fit, but I don't know if it'll be the same fit that she goes for, if that makes sense. Maybe like a nice sweater. I feel like sweaters are, they give enough, they have enough give, so I don't know what I'm saying. All right, it's the part we've been waiting for. The eyeliner. Okay, I use this like Wet n Wild eyeliner that's totally broken. I just bought this. It's also like $3, so you get what you pay for. But I actually think this eyeliner is very good. I used to use the Kat Von D one, and that one is like 20 bucks, and it lasts the same amount of time and does the same exact thing as this $3 one, so it's a better deal in my eyes. I know you're not supposed to pull your eye, but I do. I can't believe I've been in Florida for over 4 years. Part of me thinks I just moved here like 2 years ago. But then I think of everything that's happened since I've moved here, and I'm like, that's definitely been 4 years. I've got this really cute mask. I feel like I've been really active on Snapchat and Twitter. I currently have a tweet that I posted, and it's getting a lot of traction. I've only gotten a handful of tweets to hit over 100 likes, but this one just hit 100. It's about those little milk pouches when you were in elementary school. You know, the ones where you would like stab through, but if you stabbed too hard through, it would go through like the top and the bottom, and then you'd have like this milk plastic bag just be splurting out milk, and it was such a mess and not very appetizing looking. But I tweeted about it, and people are like super shook that schools have this. I wonder if they still have it. I feel like plastic is just not really prevalent in people's day-to-day life. That's not true. Let me rephrase that. I feel like plastic is being phased out. Like at Disney, we don't have plastic straws anymore. Things like that. And I feel like that was a lot of waste. So they've probably moved past it, but I don't know. I don't even know if schools are even open. I don't know. Probably. Even though they probably shouldn't be. What to miss? And now I'm using the Voluminist Original L'Oreal Paris. I have been using this mascara since the beginning of time. Like, I seriously think it was the second mascara I've ever used. The first one being that Maybelline green and pink one that's everyone's first mascara, because it's such cute packaging, and you know, we're all packaging suckers. But yeah, I've been using it forever, and it's amazing, and I definitely recommend it. I want to say it's like $6 or $7 depending on where you get it, but it lasts forever. It's super dark and doesn't make me look like a raccoon when I blink. I'm almost done with my makeup. This is like the second to last step. Just have to put on lips and we're ready to go. Okay, can I tell you guys something lame? I've probably said this in one of my old videos, but I really wanted to be different as a kid. And I know that people go like this when they put on mascara. They like slightly open their mouth like this, which I don't really understand why, because it doesn't feel very comfortable to me. But when I saw people do that, I was like, I'm gonna train myself to close my mouth when I put on mascara. So I literally will put on mascara with my, like this. Which is so lame. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna talk during it. I will wear fake eyelashes sometimes, but during quarantine, no. No. Hey, you know what I just realized I didn't put on? Wait, did I put it on? I don't think so. I didn't put on my little eyebrow, what is it called? This thing. eyebrow gel. Also like $5. It's the NYX one. I like it. I'm a fan. I think it's been my second eyebrow gel that I've ever used in my life, so I don't really know what I'm saying about it, but I like the price point. So tell me what you guys have been doing during quarantine. Has it been fun? Have you been still at work? Have you been working remotely? Are you furloughed? Did you get laid off? What is the deal? How do you keep yourself busy, and are you stressed about money? Goodness gracious, I feel like we're all in such a similar boat, and just I'm excited for this to be over whenever that is. I'm ready for life to return back to normal. I feel like maybe I did put this on. I don't know, but we're gonna do it again. I feel like maybe I didn't. All right. Eyes are done, face is done, lips. Okay, honestly, I don't really use any lip liner, just like not for me. So we're gonna use, my camera keeps shutting off on me. I feel like that scene in Mulan, they put the lipstick on her when she's getting ready to meet the matchmaker. Such a good movie. Mulan, I think, is the most epic Disney princess of all. I mean, she literally saves all of China. Like, how can you... Well, I guess Elsa saves Arendelle from that big old wave in the second one. Elsa's pretty cool too. But my favorite, you know, Jazzy Jazz. She's pretty awesome. All right, look at this, all done. Take off my headband now. I just washed my hair, so that's actually why my hair is in this like super messy braid, because actually I'm gonna take it out so I can show you. I like to braid my hair because my hair is naturally pretty wavy, but when I put in a braid, it makes it even wavier, but it also like maintains the hair. Otherwise it gets super frizzy, and I just am not a fan of frizz. I've really been trying to embrace my natural hair because I just put a lot of heat on my hair and I don't think it deserves the damage. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna wear today. It's pretty basic. Wait, let me show you. I put up these bookshelves myself. Isn't that awesome? Yep, it's really easy. Then I'm gonna wear some like white tennis shoes and call it a day. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye.